Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Xhaka. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. Over to the left. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Cleared without complication. Colombia looking to counter. Ricardo Rodriguez. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ricardo Rodriguez. Reader in acres of space out wide. Played into space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Could be danger here. There are a few waiting for it. Time to deliver. Xhaka. Chance, surely!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Vargas. Munoz. Lukumi, aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Alvedi. Vargas. Freuler. Now it's a Bolo. And it's played forward. And the ball is out of play. Nice interception, well timed. Ricardo Rodriguez. Alvedi. Freuler. Oh, that is Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Munoz. Lovely bit of skill. Bolo. And the counter is on. He's got away. Keeps on running. And that's a good intervention. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He can run onto that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vargas. Rieder. Freuler. Switzerland have got it back and they'll have another go. Rieder! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Oh, red, nice interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Xhaka. Can he latch on to this? What a throw in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Akanji. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Akanji, out to the left it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Could move up a gear here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's gone for a throw-in. Back into the middle. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Cross goes in there. That's really well manoeuvred. Lerma. Played towards the front line. That's the keeper's ball. Granit Xhaka. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Mbolo. And it's Rodriguez. Oh, that's neat. The referee's awarded a free kick. Xhaka. James Rodriguez. Oh, can he get onto this? Akanji cuts it out. Freuler. First quarter of an hour gone. So it is still 0-0. Suarez, spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Diaz with the delivery. Alvedi. Vargas. Reader. Muscular approach does pay off here. Suarez. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Rodriguez gets across to intercept that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent chance! Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Vargas. Freuler. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Reader. Chance here to counter. Mojica. James Rodriguez. Can he spark a counter here? There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Reader. Embolo. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Vargas. Can he get onto this? Now it's Vargas. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Calmly anticipates. Reader. And it's Embolo. Great ball if he can get there. And he's onside. Defending of the desperate variety. That'll be a throw. Mojica does really well to win the ball there. That's been drilled forward. Alvedi cuts out the pass. Lerma is onto it in a flash. Alvedi gets over and intercepts. Reader. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Succumbs to the pressure. Mojica, gently done. Diaz tries to dink it through. Lerma shifted upfield. Granit Xhaka. Akanji forwards and with intent. Ricardo Rodriguez. Reader. And here's Embolo. Over to the left. That is lovely. Munoz wins the duel this time. And it's Xhaka. Freuler. Embolo. Freuler. Reader with the foul. Well measured. Oh, he's found him in space. He can get that clear. Granit Xhaka. Nicely intercepted. Reader. Freuler. Proves too strong. James Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Alvedi. Mojica, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Freuler.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Munoz, aim forwards. And it's Lerma. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And they can counter here. Vargas. Embolo. And this is Embolo. And here's the chance to counter. Lukumi. Mojica. Diaz. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, that defending is out of touch. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Mojica, and the keeper's got it again. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Reader. Granit Xhaka. And here's Embolo. Vargas. Reader! Mojica. Up towards the front line. Suarez. Hammers. Played out to the left flank. Mojica. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Freuler did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Granit Xhaka. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rodriguez. Rodriguez. That'll be a throw-in. Sanchez with a fine tackle. Suarez. Mojica. And here's James. That is a brilliant interception. Reader. He's in plenty of space here. Vargas claims it, safe hands. Vargas. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that has been cleared. Lukumi, driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Reader. He has found the way through. And that's aimed into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And here's Mbolo. Ricardo Rodriguez. Takes aim and crosses. This looks promising. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone for it! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's played forward. Ricardo Rodriguez. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Out to the left it goes. Now that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Switzerland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Rodriguez. Reader! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Diaz, probing pass. Danger averted for now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vargas. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka. Over to the left. Played back in. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And it's Munoz. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. Freuler. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Granit Xhaka, Reader played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. Only partially clear. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Embolo. Oh, great chance! Reader, that takes a shot! Embolo. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Xhaka cuts out the pass. Ricardo Rodriguez. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rodriguez picks it up now. That's going to go a long way. And they've got a throw. Lerma clears it away. Here comes another cross. Cleared away. Ball is over the line. Freuler. It's a ball! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. Hit into the middle. Vargas. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Freuler. Vargas. And here's Embolo. That's tidy. Now it's Freuler. Played out to the right. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it...
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Switzerland ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Switzerland have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Vargas is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Diaz, that's a delicate pass. So here comes the substitution. Okafor. Freuler. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Out to the right. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's James Rodriguez. And he's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka forwards and with intent. Sanchez. Sanchez, gently done. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi. Freuler. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. James. Spread out to the left. Picks it up out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rodriguez can get it clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. Diaz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lukumi, aim forwards. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Munoz. Oh, such a clever touch. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alvedi moved on forwards. There will be a throw-in. Mojica. Oh, nice touch. And here's James. And that has been clubbed away. Colombia have reclaimed it.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Embolo. He's got chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Diaz goes pulsing down that left-hand side, aimed in towards the centre. Akanji attempts a clearance. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. And it's Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Rida. And here's Embolo. Rida. Oh, it's played into the area. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got to be in here! Okafor. He's being urged to shoot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rodriguez, chance to deliver. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Embolo. Vargas, decent chance!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a throw-in. James Rodriguez. A searching ball out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Rida is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Granit Xhaka. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. He is through here! And back out it comes. It's a quick ball upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lukumi. Sanchez, shifted upfield. And it's James Rodriguez. So what can they make of this? Clipped into space. Looking for a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Lerma. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lerma. Vidmar gets good distance on it. Looking for a decent ball in. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Lerma. And here's James. Real chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Okafor. Oh, what a climb! And the ball's in he goes again. They've played it short. Freuler. Played with finesse. Munoz getting this one clear. Out towards the flank. Granit Xhaka. Okafor's cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the left it goes. Mojica, forwards and with intent. Vargas. Freuler. And that's really well manoeuvred. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Decent progress down the left. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Chance! Sanchez clears it away. And it's Xhaka. Receives it in a good position here. He's in, surely! Reader, now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Freuler. Okafor. Okafor's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Reader. And here's Mbolo. Okafor. And here's Mbolo. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Munoz. Sanchez, that's a sharp pass. And back to the goalkeeper. Vargas. Vidmar, gently done. Vargas. Munoz gets it clear. That's a throw. Granit Xhaka. Over to the left. Okafor. Rida. Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Reader really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
He can run onto that. Suarez. Diaz. And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing it blind.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Rida. Okafor. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, that's not going to find its target.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Diaz. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Mojica. That's very neat. Diaz. Okafor does really well to win the ball there. Vargas. And it's Embolo. Embolo. That's really well cleared. Suarez. Oh, good spread. Suarez! Now then, the ball's come loose. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Rida. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vargas. Very nicely done. Aimed in towards the centre. Long ball looking to counter. Wins the duel this time. Rida. Moved on forwards. Okafor. Sanchez, nicely aimed pass. Rida have it back and can go again. Lerma. And it's played forward. Out to the right. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Embolo. Now it's Okafor. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Rodriguez plays it short. Reader. Shot at goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Caresses it through, and he's heaved it away.
Colombia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodriguez aim forwards. Thinks one through.
Switzerland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Granit Xhaka. Freuler looks to the other side. Will play through for the wide man. Okafor hit into the middle.
Switzerland really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Great work on the overlap. They've got a corner here. Punched away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Alvedi. Gets into some space. Hangs one in. And Bolo crossed in once more. That has been knocked clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Okafor. And here's Mbolo. It's run loose here. Oh, it's played into the area.
Switzerland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's really well manoeuvred. Akanji, aim forwards. Freuler. This is it then, now or never. Reader looking to get on the end of this. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's good play. Defending of the desperate variety.
Colombia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Munoz.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Reader knocks it out wide. Switzerland cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And reclaimed it in a trice. Done delicately. Okafor. Now it's Okafor. Okafor's cross. Another chance from a corner. Diaz gets it away. Crossed into the box. Brilliantly cut out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Lerma. And here's James. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's James! Ricardo Rodriguez. Munoz. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. James Rodriguez. James played out to the left flank. Tries to get it clear. Lerma. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's made its way to him. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, this looks sharp. He's onto it in a flash. Diaz. Lovely feet. Oh, it's come loose. They are right into last chance territory. And claimed it back swiftly. Diaz. Oh, it's come loose. And Bolo There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
And so they